got you at the airport.
What? A kaleidoscope? I'm not 5. Shapes and colors the likes of which I've never seen.
I know this pretty girl, always think about her. And when she says I do me, butterflies going through me. And when I see her dancing, wanna take a chance and getting a little closer and maybe get to know her. I know this pretty girl.
I'm going to show you how I made this cuff. Now I'm going to try and explain this best I can, but I'm sorry I'm kind of bad at explaining things, so we'll see how this goes. So this is the pattern I'm using, and you can find these on kandypatterns.com. Now the really good thing about this website is when you click on it, you will get a number pattern so you can see where the layers are. So you can see layer 1 right here goes like that, but this is really all just a single bracelet for number 1. So using this black as a reference point, I'm going to count how many red I need, and then black, red, till I get all the way around. Now I'm going to be using brown instead of red because I don't have enough red, and I'm also out of pink. Once you put all your beads on your string, you're going to want to go ahead and tie that off just to make a single. And a quick side note, you can adjust this to be whatever size you need. I typically need 30, this has 34, but I'm just going to do 34 for the sake of this video. So this next part to where it can get kind of tricky. So I've gone ahead and put my string through this bead right here, so that puts me at the very beginning. So you can see layer 2 goes right here. So what I'm going to do is, it's going to go string, 1 bead, go through here, bead, go through here, continue that on. So I'm putting 1 bead on, and I'm going to string it through this one right here. So I'm skipping one and going to the next one. So now it's going to look something like that, and you can see how that pattern correlates to this right here. Now you're just going to continue this all the way around, following this pattern for number 2. And using a needle does make this way easier. And another good tip is making sure you're counting as you're going and keeping track of where you are, just so you don't put the wrong color or anything. So for example, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need 4 red beads and then 1 black. So count as you're going just so you don't get off track. So again, I'm just going to take my needle, I'm going to put it through here, pull that bead all the way through, and you'll start to see a pattern forming. So now you can see I am adding 1 last bead on, so I'm going to go through this bead and I'm going to come out through here. So now row 2 is complete, and we're going to start row 3. Now row 3 is going to be the same exact process as we did for row 2. And again, just count where you are, count where you're starting, and follow the pattern. So since I'm coming out of this bead, I'm going to go through this next one. Then do that all the way around. And to finish this line, we're going to go right through this bead right here, and then out through this one. And then onto the next row, all the way up to the top. Now once that pattern has been repeated all the way to the top, you're just going to tie this off. So I like to put the string through about here and tie it right there. And I usually double or triple knot that. And then you can just cut that off. Now for this one, I did add 1 more layer, but the pattern didn't have it, so I didn't add it to this one. But yeah, then you're done. And this can be done with any pattern that you want. And here's the pattern, if that is all you need. And of course, the creator, the person I'm going to give credits to for this pattern. And I'm sorry if I didn't explain it very well, but I hope this somewhat helped.
Here's how to make these spike candy cuffs. First, string together 28 beads and then tie it in a loop, leaving your string left over. Then you need to string a bead on top of every other bead in your bracelet and pull it tight so it looks like this. And you're going to repeat that all the way around. Now we're going to continue the process of adding beads into the gaps between each bead. Do this all the way around, and once you're done with that row, then do it again. Once you're finally done, it's time for the spikes. Pull your string through the middle of this row of 3, then put on 3 beads to form a spike. You're going to skip over the row of 2 and go through the middle of the next row of 3. You might need to adjust your beads to the right shape. To space out your spikes, you want to hide your string in between these beads and go to the next row of 3. Then repeat this process all the way around. It should look like this. Then just tie it at the end, snip the extra string, and you're done. I hope this helped you. Thanks for watching.
And look at this for me. A green one. I suck at this so bad. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Oh, that one's lower. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Hey, we got the accent challenge. Shout with me today. Pump my stamp. Alright, number 1, we got Beanie. Number 2, we got Heat. Number 3, we got It. Number 4, we got Beat. Number 5, we got And number 6, we got Cheat.
They've always been so kind, but now they've brought you away from me. I hope they didn't get your mind. Your heart is too strong anyway. We need to fetch back the time they have stolen from us. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dance on, do the boogie all night long.
Guys, did you know you can just solder holes in tiny plastic babies to make beads? Burn through the soft spot. Snip, snip the extra brain matter. Let's make baby batter. Babies first lobotomy. They grow up so fast. The finished masterpiece. So fashionable.
Let me tell you about Kandi while I pack this order. If you don't know, Kandi is a type of bracelet made out of plastic pony beads, and you can trade them with other people, mostly at raves, but really anywhere. And people don't just make bracelets, they make all kinds of accessories and like purses, masks, entire outfits. Also, a huge part of Kandi culture is plur, which stands for peace, love, unity, and respect. Lately, Kandi has become a pretty common fashion statement outside of raves too. It's obviously a staple of scene subculture, but I've seen it spreading to other communities too, like Taylor Swift fans. But hey, more plur to go around the better, right? If you're interested, you can check out my Kandi shop.
Making my first slinky cuff using ginger candy as tutorial. I don't have super glue, so I improvised and just used pieces of my elastic to tie the slinky together. Time to make the 3x tall X base cuff. Use 3 beads in the middle of the cuff to connect the slinky to the actual cuff. Add spikes of 5 beads to the top connector bead of your cuff, and gradually add 1 more bead until it almost fits around your cuff. Do this on both sides of your cuff. Part to a finished product is out now.
Today, I wanted to conduct a little experiment. There's a hurricane passing through my state, but I think it's missing our area. It's just making things very windy and rainy right now. Personally, I love the rain. It creates a kind of cozy feeling for me. I always feel inspired when it rains. So I thought today would be the perfect time to tackle something that's been resting in the back of my mind. I wanted to create a 3D peyote star that was one solid color. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this because the pointed ends are always marked a different color to show progress. It's easier to keep track of what bead goes where, I suppose, is the best way to explain it. Anyway, I've had no luck with it before, but today, as you can see, I did it. There's a comparison for what the usual looks like, and I'm very happy. Thank you!
It's hiding in the dark, its teeth are razor sharp. There's no escape for me, it wants my soul, it wants my heart. No one can hear me scream, maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's inside of me. Stop this monster, I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin, I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become.